Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back. Match day number 28 now. We're so close to the finale now. Let's see if anyone can survive the scare. Atlanta are facing up against Hoffenheim now without Almiron, so it's a little scary. I think because of that Hoffenheim win. Yep. Lemperle, Kramaric. Brennan gets his first goal. Kramaric brace again. Brennan for Atlanta gets his first goal to help his team out a little bit. But a brace from Kramaric. Where's he at? Gets his 12 goals. Putting him ahead of Slimane, Sewane, Yang, Paixão, and Huerta. We have Lemperle. Who's right here? Gets his 9th goal finally. Ahead of Svensson. There we go. Good victory for Hoffenheim. Hoffenheim are officially on top 4 right now without Everton playing the game. So let's see. Bolton versus Udinese. And Bolton are missing a guy now. They're missing this guy. Osei Tutu. Christie coming in as a backup. And the next fullback to come in as backup is going to be Conway. Let's see if it can manage to get something out of this game against Udinese. I think Udinese win though. Yeah! Zanoli, Ekelenkamp. Zaniolo finally with another goal for himself. There he is, gets his 13th now. Ekelenkamp gets his 7th. There you go. Then we have Cozier. Yep, he's also on his 7th goal now. Cozier. And Zanoli. There you go. Zanoli. Here we go, Marseille versus St. Louis. Big matchup. Can Marseille overcome them? They can. Late goal from Abdelli, the hero, with a brace himself. Sangbin brace. Oh my god. Okay, let's go down here with Højbjerg. Gets his 2nd goal. Big match step. Big, huge victory for Marseille. Very nervy, but they are able to get the victory just. With a 2nd goal from Pierre-Emile Højbjerg. And then they had a brace from Abdelli, who's up here somewhere. There he is. Getting his 8th goal now for the attacking midfielder. His team will be jumping around in joy with him because he fucking saved them at the last minute. 85th minute goal. And Sangbin got a brace as well, making it 18 for him. Putting him in 2nd place now for the South Korean. Ahead of Barry and Maeda. Damn. This is looking kind of sick. Norwich versus Deportivo. And Norwich should have their players back now. Both McLean and fucking, there was McLean. And then we also have back, where's he at? Jurasek. There you go. That should help out the squad massively. I think Norwich, because of that reinforcement, they win this one. Yep, Schlupp and Stacy. Stacy's on 3, or Schlupp, I mean, gets his 4th now. I think Stacy's on 2 goals. Stacy, or not. Stacy could be in just 1 goal, I guess. Oh, he has only 1 goal. Huh. Well, his 2nd goal for him helps his team get a very important victory against Deportivo La Coruña. There you go. Good victory for Norwich. Everton versus Brighton, 5th versus 6th. Let's see who wins this one. If Everton win this, they'll go back in top 4. They need the win, so. And they lose. Welbeck and Mitoma. Okay. Welbeck gets his 16th goal. Mitoma gets his 15th. Alright. Great victory for Brighton. Bad for Everton, because that means they're not in the top. They're not in the top 4 anymore. Anderlecht versus Sydney. Got a suspension somewhere. With Grant Gang suspended for Popovic. We have a nice center back coming in for them, which is going to seem like it's going to be this Williams kid. See if he can help his team out there. But first of all, music stop. We can't have that. Alright, Anderlecht versus Sydney. Wait, I just read something. Did I put the fucking guy back in? I didn't, bro. I'm a fucking bitch. Alright, there we go. Anderlecht versus Sydney. I'm going for Anderlecht win. Ooh, a tie. That's not good for them. The race to catch Marseille. If Celtic lose their game, they're in big trouble. Cercle Bruges versus New York Red Bulls. Magné got a red card. He comes out for Diop. Oh. Oh my god, bro. Okay, well, luckily you came back in at least in time. It's gonna have to be that way because he has a better, weaker foot, so. Thank God he came back in time because otherwise I'd have no center backs. Cercle Bruges versus New York Red Bulls. Cercle Bruges, come on. Oh, Choupo-Moting, you bitch. Benzier brace. Choupo-Moting, Harper. Harper's like on 5. Yep. Harper gets hit a goal to help him get past Cowell and Soriano. And then Benzier gets a brace, putting him on double digits now. Proving his worth. And we have Choupo-Moting, who is right here, gets his 15th goal now for the Cameroonian. Great victory, not victory, good tie for Cercle Bruges. I'm not sure if it would be that great for, but it is good for them because they're still out of relegation. So I guess it's a good tie for both of them. They both got a point. Lask versus Broma Poicarna. I want Lask to win this. I want to see Kalajic get the goal. Fuck! Ackerman. He's already scored before. Found 1 goal. All the way down here somewhere. Yep. Gets his 2nd goal. Putting him ahead of Togashi, Mainka, Jota, or Jota, Agbekpornu, and Kadioglu. It's a good result though. Heidenheim versus Varnamo. Heidenheim are very big, desperate. They need a victory here. Yeah, they lose. Heartbreaking. Anderson, Thurn. Thurn scored recently. Right there. Gets his 2nd to finally help his team get a victory after a while of not getting a single victory. So there we go. Thurn and Anderson. I think is like on 2 goals. Yep. Gets his 3rd now. Barry passing Oxlade Chamberlain. Dun, 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 dun. Bad result for Heidenheim. Really bad result for them. They needed that victory. Celtic versus Huesca. Now this is a tricky match for both Celtic and Huesca. If Celtic lose this, they're now at a 9-point disadvantage. Let's see if they can get it against Huesca. They can. Okay. Maeda with the brace. McGregor gets his 3rd goal. Yeah, there he is. Getting past Chamberlain, Jansana, and Karlstrom. Here he is. Then you go all the way up here for Maeda getting a brace, putting him at 19 as well. He is caught up with fucking Aubameyang as he passes Sangbin and Barry. Nice. Good win for Celtic. Keeping ties on Marseille. Alright, And that concludes matchday number 28. We are now seeing with Marseille, Celtic, Anderlecht, and Hoffenheim top 4. Brighton, Everton, Huesca, St. Louis in top 8. Udinese, Atlanta, Heidenheim, Norwich, Bolton, Deportivo, New York Red Bulls, and Broma Puicarna in the mid-table area. We're Cercle Bruges, Sydney, Varnamo, and Lask on relegation form right now. They have to get out, bro. They have to get out. It's not looking good for Lask now because they're 7 points behind safety, as it's also not looking good for Varnamo being 5 points. So, and there's officially only 10 games left. Every team needs to start waking the fuck up. This game's gonna be important. Cercle Bruges versus Broma Puicarna. Mid-table area. It's still not over for Heidenheim, but it's looking more difficult. But Huesca and St. Louis are in good spots. Everton fought out of top 4 entirely to fall all the way down to 6th, behind both Brighton and Hoffenheim. So both of them, they have to try and catch up now. Anderlecht aren't too far behind the title race, but they're kind of like, you can kind of say they're out now. As Marseille and Celtic are still going at it. As Marseille, crazy enough, they've only lost 1 game. I can't remember who it was against. So they have a very winnable match next time, as does Celtic really. So we'll see. I don't know if Marseille haven't played against teams like Hoffenheim or Everton again. So we'll have to see. That's gonna be important because they have a nice like cushion, like a 2-win cushion. They can afford 2 losses or like 2 draws. I think. Yeah. Maybe. I'm not sure. It's like they can afford 2 bad results with 10 games left. So we'll see how that goes. I think they still have to. Oh, they already played against each other. Never mind. They're tied, and they tied. All right. That's gonna conclude match day 28. I'll see you guys for match day 29 shortly.